Hello everybody and welcome back to Aurora 4X. I'm Loquid, you are you, and you are here to watch Aurora, I would hope. When we last left off, 2 episodes ago, we'd lost a ship, the NX Mk.II With Jonathan Archer aboard, at least we think it's aboard. He was aboard because we haven't seen him since we heard last about the invaders in System B.E. Washington. So, what we did last episode is we just set up a crap ton of research points, research projects, and we're going to try and blitz through those. I'm honestly not worried about anybody coming through to us right now. What I'm worried about is getting these research projects done as quickly as possible. See right there, pop, 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 3 of them done, just like that. Or was that 4? I don't know. There we go, there's a couple more. A couple more. Yeah, get it done. Get wrecked, science. Alright, what did that leave us with? Wow, that seriously cut it down a lot. That's cool. Let's keep going. Hopefully we can get these research knocked out before the end of this episode and build us a ship. 5 inactive labs, yes! Okay, what do we got? We got energy weapons. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. My beautiful, beautiful energy weapons. Now, keep in mind, we only designed a half dozen, not even a half dozen, energy weapons here, when you can design like a good 20 or 30, so I went really, really light on the energy weapons, because I didn't want to sit here just literally forever trying to get them done. Alright, next we need our shield. And once that's done, yeah, check it out. We're going to get to this pretty quickly, I think, overall. There we go, and he can get the last 10 popped into there, and then we're going to put the last 5 back into terraforming. How quickly is he going to get this done? 2155, yeah, it's going to be a couple, it's actually not that long, like 2 months. Meanwhile, the Columbia is suffering maintenance failures. What a surprise. Alright, something got completed, and he's now working on another one for July. He's working on the search sensors. And size 20, that's the 5,000 ton ships. Alright, now he's working on the thermal sensors. Excellent, excellent. Get this stuff done. Take him just a couple more months to get that one done. Oh, I forgot to start my timer. You guys get a couple bonus minutes. Ha ha! Alright, he's now working on the ship beam fire control. Once he's done with this one, we can actually start designing our ships. And I hope that I did not forget anything. So, October 7th. 2156. And there we go. Awesomeness. Alright, let's come back into our ship design here, which we have not seen since last episode, and we have the Constitution Mark III. Actually, there's other things we need to do. There's other things we need to research first. I forgot. Oh my god. Oh my god, we need to design some turrets! And that is way over on my second screen. Alright, turret design. This is something that I have not actually seen anybody else cover yet on another Let's Play, except for maybe Alpha Pi Omega. So if you've seen it, awesome. If not, time to learn. Alright, so this is an actual real turret. So you can take the beam weapons that you have designed, or the energy weapons, as it were, right? So our Gauss cannon here that we designed, right? Once it's researched, we can now take it and throw it onto a turret. So I can tell it I want a single barrel, twin barrel, triple barrel, or a quad barrel cannon. Just like over here in the research, it gives you your general stats, how much it's going to take. Let's see, rate of fire, 5 seconds. Yeah, buddy. Now, it takes the naming convention that you previously used down here and applies it up here, and it just tells you a quad. I'm going to call it a 4X. Desired tracking speed, I want to pump that up to 100,000, right? So, what you see there, it did to the research points, went from 2,000 to 4,000. My tracking speed went from 10,000 kilometers a second to 100,000 kilometers a second. So you're basically redesigning that laser from scratch, and you're taking this stationary standalone laser that can track at, say, 5,000 kilometers a second or 10,000 kilometers a second, and you're throwing it into a secondary system. Think of it like the old battleships, right? Like the old NX Class battleships that had those huge, like 120, 140, 250 millimeter guns on them, right? These big explosive shells that weighed like 600 pounds by themselves. It was a gun system. And you could take the barrel and the gun system and set it on land and it would work. However, they took and put 3 of them or 4 of them side by side into a turret system that could then spin. So you had 2 systems working in conjunction to give you additional range, speed, and so forth and so on. So that's kind of what we're doing here. We're taking this standalone turret, this standalone Gauss cannon, and we're putting into a quad turret system that has a gear driving system all of its own, so that you can tell it, okay, I want 1 million, 10 million, 100 million tracking speed. However, it's going to make that gun turret freaking enormous, but you'll be able to track a gamma ray traveling past you at the speed of light. So yeah, we want, let's go at 250,000. That's 2 million. Yeah, we want 250,000, not 2 million. All right, so that's going to take 7,000 research points. So our beam size is going to be 6. It's going to cost 48 power. Total size of it is 24, so it's going to be like 2,400 tons. It's going to cost 192 points. And then this gives you your other basic information down here. And then we can also tell it we want 5 armor thickness, which is going to just tremendously make this gun hard as heck to kill. And we're going to try to rely on this gun, even though it's only got a 40,000 range. If we were to go to a laser, it keeps everything the same, 400,000. However, beam cost is 12 versus 48. Total cost 48 versus 194. We're going to design both, and we're going to use both, just in different numbers. All right, that's our turrets. Next, missiles. This is the bread and butter of Aurora, and a lot of people have their mind melts when they try to figure missiles out. Okay? I'm going to tell you right now, clear all this stuff out, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, across the board, all right? So your missile, just the shell of the missile, with nothing in it. Actually, let's take that off. I can't take that off? Okay, so the shell of your missile initially by itself with no electronics, no warhead, no engine, no fuel, no agility sensors, no fins, no guidance systems, nothing. All it is it's 0.25 MSP. And I'm not quite sure what MSP is. See if I can find MSP. Maintenance, supply, production. I'm not really quite sure. I'm not seeing the right stuff. But anyway, so that's your base. Okay, so for an anti-missile missile, which is what we're trying to design right now, and we're going to create a series. Anti-missile missile, AMMs, right? We want this to be no larger than a 1.0. So my engine here is a 0.32. If I add 1 to it, right, it is now a 0.1. Take it back to a 0, it's 0.25. So there you go. Now we've ripped the guts out of whatever was in there, whatever the stock missile is, and we've given it this engine. So that gave us a tremendous amount of space. So let's put 2 of those guys in there, right? Didn't really speed us up. What if we put 3, 4, 5? No. We got 1. That's all we need. Alright, now the warhead strength, you can see over here, warhead strength per MSP is 6. Now generally speaking, a missile in and of itself is only ever going to have like 1 to 5 hit points. So we want to put this at about a 0.25. So we have a warhead strength of 1. Fuel capacity, we want to give it about a 0.4. Alright, so that gives us an 824 million kilometer range. Let's pump this up to 2 now, and that kicks our speed back up, which is awesome. But we don't need that much fuel, so let's give it a 0.25. Let's give us 3 engines. And now we've got 0.2 to waste on agility. Ha ha! Get that out. So now, if you look at our chance to hit a 1,000 ton object, or an object at 1,000 kilometers out, is 500%. So we're going to hit it no matter what at 1,000 kilometers. It's gone. 3,000 kilometers, we're still going to hit it. Go away, Windows! Alright, 5,000 kilometers, still going to hit. And 10,000 kilometers, about a 50% chance. Now, if I get rid of this agility and pop it down to 0, you can see that I'm only going to hit something guaranteed within 1,000 kilometers. Now, I can say take away that, right? Put that down to 2. That gives me 0.55 to play with, right? So now we're only hitting something out to 3,000 kilometers. So that extra speed really helps out tremendously. So let's give this a 4, right? So that gives us, oh no, that was fuel capacity. Okay, whatever. So give this 0.3, let's say 0.2. So we want a 0.15 there. There we go. And that's actually better than what we had previously. So you can fiddle with the numbers until you get what you want. And your anti-missile missiles really aren't going to fire on their own until it's within this, 100% it's going to hit range. And the enemy missiles get lucky sometimes. So let's go Mark 1 anti-missile missile. Excuse me. Set series and then create. The NM missile series is currently selected. Do you want to add this new missile to the series? Yes, I want it to go there. Now, you're seeing it's not there. However, once it is researched, it will pop up there. So next we're going to go create series. We're going to go size 6 ASM, anti-ship missile. Now we want to go up to our 0.5 engines. There we go. Now we're looking at a 2.6 MSP. Missile size projection, maybe? I don't know. Hull size of 0.13. So we can say, now this is the one that we're actually going to be throwing at your enemies. Now, I'm going to talk about this. I've seen other people talk about it as well. So take it for what it's worth. Zoom in a little bit here if I can. Why can't I zoom in? There we go. Zoom in. Shazam. So, what I'm concerned about is this damage layout right here. Now, as you can see, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, so forth and so on. And I've got this stripped out all the way down to 103, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 layers deep. that corresponds directly to your ships. So if I come in here to my ships, the Abraxas here, it's got 1 layer of armor. And that's what this shows, right? And we don't have any ship that has more than 1 layer of armor. So if we come back over here, this right here will hit that 1 piece of armor. This right here will penetrate that armor 1 layer deep. This will penetrate that armor 2 layers deep, 3 layers deep, 4 layers, and so forth and so on. Now, if I had a ship with 6 layers of armor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I would need a missile this size, minimum, or larger to penetrate the armor and actually do damage to the internals of the ship itself and cause damage like we had with the NX-01 Enterprise. So, also, you have missile design here. I don't really pay attention to this stuff here. You can give it it's like damage per MSP, right? We've got 6, so give that a 6, right? That's not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for right there. Come on. Let's pull that over there. Let's pull this over here. Just so I can see this stuff here. Agility per MSP. We're at 100, which is actually pretty dang good. Alright, and then E-power MSP. Engine power for MSP. I really don't know. Fuel consumption. Yeah, so engine power, I guess 1.6. And then fuel consumption of 0.3. And then if I tell it I want 6 MSP total, this will tell you the optimal size to make your stuff. So warhead damage would be 5, and so forth and so on. But I really can't be bothered. Honestly, I just fiddle with it until it happens. And you can find this guy right there. If I remember, I'll put it down in the link below. So look for it. And if I forget, remind me, and I will put it back up there. Come on, shrink down. That's good enough. Alright, so we want a size 6 missile. I'm going to see if I can actually follow this. See if this makes sense to me on that chart there. Honestly, it doesn't initially, but I'll try. Alright, so let's select 8 through 16, 20. Can I hide that? There we go. Hide rows 8 through 20. That way I can see this stuff up here. Alright, so we want a warhead strength of 5. A fuel capacity of 0.5. I'm going to assume 1 engine. Oh wait, no, okay, this is 0.8334, I think. Yeah, oh yeah, desired damage, I forgot to fill that one in. So, come on. There we go. So I forgot to fill this one in right here, desired damage. So, desired damage. Let's shoot for 36 damage. See if we can do that. Ooh, it does not like that at all, does it? Does not like that. How do I unhide those? Okay, how do I unhide? There we go. Yeah, it doesn't like that data at all. What if we could do 24? 15? guess we're gonna have to stick with like a 9. Yeah, 9. Okay. Alright, well, like I said, this is why I just kind of fiddle with it until I get what I like. Okay, so it's showing a 1.5 up here. So there's 9. Fuel capacity 0.5099. Agility 0.5101. This is not adding up at all. So that's kind of why I don't use it. Because you can see I have, let's see, I'm aiming for this bit right here, 150%. If I pull this over the side, I have my warhead MSP set at 1.5, my agility set at 0.5101, my fuel set at 0.5101. Okay, so my engine MSP, you can't really tell this right here, 1.45, because it doesn't do a thing. It says, no, I don't like that. So the rest of these, this one, this one, this one, and this one, I really don't know what to do with. So if we look, and we're on, what was it, 150. So we should be looking at roughly 39,000 kilometers per second, and we're only looking at 110,000. We should also be looking at 2,103 or 2,013 seconds of flight. We're actually looking at 19 hours of flight. So yeah, I use it to figure out my damage layout. The rest is complete Mollux. Alright, so let's add a 3 to that. Let's put 2 of those up, and then that still gives it, that's 18 damage, right? So that lets us get, let's see, if I want to get down to 25, 2.8, 9, 4.1, there we go. 4.2 gets us 25, which gets us 5 layers deep into armor. Okay, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's put 4 engines on. No, I can't put 4 engines on. We can only put 2 engines on. All right, let's put 0.6 fuel on and 0.2 MSP or agility. No, I don't like that. Let's do 0.3 there and make this 0.5. Okay, I can live with that. Well, not really, but, you know. What if I go with this and a single? It's actually about the same. So what if I pop that up to 2? Pull this down to a 1. Or no, sorry, a 3. Pull it down by 1. Alright, what if I pull that down by 2? Sending missiles is not easy, folks. Not easy at all. Can we can't put 3 in there. Oh, we can. That makes it a 6 exactly. 13, that'll get us 3.5 layers in, which I can live with. So, let's find our research modules here and go down to missiles and kinetics. What did we do last time? How did we do that? AAN, Mark 1. Alright, so we did it a Mark 1. So let's do Mark 1, size 6, anti-ship missile. We just need to do ASM. Alright. Set series, create, yes. Alright, and now for the big bam bam jamma. Let's put 5 of those in there. We're gonna go with a size, wait for it, 12 anti-ship missile. This is the big bad boy. This is the big wolf on the block. This is the boy that will come and kick you in the face. Let's give it 10. No, we don't need 10. Let's give it 6. So that's 9. We still have 3 MSP to play with. Let's give it 0.6 fuel. 0.6 there. Which gives us 4.8 to play with. 28. So that'll get us 3/4 of the way to 6. I want to go into the 6 actually. So let's kill this kill that down 1. And let's give this 5.8. 34. Oh, still not quite there. We need 3 more points of damage to go all the way down to 6 layers deep. Alright, so let's take a 0.1. Oop, 0.1 away from you. 0.1 away from you. Make you straight up a 6. That gives me a 36. There we go. That's a 6 deep weapon right there. Not the best chance to hit odds, but it's a Mark 1. Yeah. Mark 1, size 12. Anti-ship missile. Yes. 184-minute flight time. Good God, that is crazy. I don't need that much fuel. But we're going to do it anyway. Why? Because we can. That's why. Alright, now we need to come back in here. Let's kill this. Alright, so we want our missiles and kinetics chick. Archie Parker. Actually, it's a guy, I think. We want to do that. That. That, I believe. And we also have to queue these up. Otherwise, the missiles are useless. Yeah, they will be completely useless without missile launches. Pump this stuff out because I want to design a ship this episode. Arrgh! Come on. Bump it out, jump it out, get it out, done. 1 more month, come on. There we go. It's all done. All right, now we can go to energy weapons. And we can just do these turrets. Come on, dude. I know you can do it. Oh, it's going to take a year for you to do that one? Oh, that's going to suck, man. That's going to suck. Okay. Quad Gauss cannon is in the research queue. It's almost done. Okay, let's add you to 15. And let's do this, giving you 20. And then let's come down to defensive systems, advanced damage control, just something at random. Just so I can get this dang. There we go. Ready to fire 4. Done. There we go. We can design the Constitution Mk.II. Yes. Except the Constitution is going to be a survey ship. We'll get that pumped out right quick here. Survey ships. We want a very ultra large. And then we want the commercial size 50. Let's give it 2. And I need you to have 5 sets of shields for protection. 10 layers of armor. Yes, that's good. All right. And then we want 5. Where are they at? Where are they at? All right, 5 advanced, 5 advanced. They're there. And then we need power plants for the shields. All right. You're an exploration ship. There we go. That's set. Okay, so the NX. I'm debating. Yeah, we'll do the NX Mk.II. Might as well. Might as well. The NX Mk.II. Armor, okay, it's same. Alright, so let's get rid of all this stuff. Actually, I need to go back to the Constitution, and I need to give it some engineering spaces, otherwise it will fall apart. Let's give it... Let's see, what engineering. 100 engineering spaces. There we go. And then maintenance storage bay times 20. So 57,000 tons. That's actually pretty good. Annual fail rating of 260%. All in all, that's not too bad. We can repair 1,000 MSP worth of stuff. Well, that's the maximum repair, and that's probably our shield generator or our advanced gravitational sensors. So we're moving it 1,300. All right, guess what? You're going to get more engines, buddy. Where's the engine speed? I'm not seeing that. Range, yes. Range, wow, that's pretty decent. All right, well let's pump a couple more on there. Let's give you a total of 6 engines. And with that, let's give you another ultra large. There we go. Yeah, I like that. 3,000 meters a second. That's a decent speed, and it can be going almost 1 trillion kilometers before it needs to come back and refuel. All right, NX Mk.II. Let's check you out. What do we want to do with you? What do we want to do with you? We want to get rid of all this. Let's go to 100 bumps. Bam, bam, bam. Bridge, get rid of that. Get rid of that. There we go. This is going to be our workhorse for fighting, basically. Give it 10 shields. Yes, 10 shields. Want to give it 5 ECCMs, 5 ECM, and I am more than likely going way overboard on this stuff, which, you know what, that's fine. I have yet to, and I knock on wood here, I have yet to lose an actual combat ship once I've designed it for combat, because I make it so overbearingly powerful, it's not even funny. We only need 1 search sensor. So let's see. This should be 2.5 and a 20. So that's fine. We need 10 power plants. I'm going to give it 1 for each shield generator, which is probably, again, overkill. 20 CIWSs. I'm going to give it 2 quad gauze cannons. I don't know where the quad laser went. I don't know. I really don't know. And that's all we're going to give this guy, really. As far as energy weapons goes, on those, we are going to give it a size 6 launcher and 2, 3, 5. Give it 2 size 6s and 5 size 1 missile launchers. 2, 3, 4 magazines. Give it advanced spinal mount, and then 5 standard lasers. We need beam fire control. We only need 1 beam fire control and 1 missile fire control. we want one for the small missiles as well. Alright, that is the loadout on this ship as far as equipment goes. Ordnance, we want 300 of those, and the rest of those. 285. That's gonna be plenty to kill anything we want. Anything we want. And actually, that's probably too much. Let's give it 100, and let's give it 200. And the rest anti-missiles. Here we go. That sucker is going to be able to fend off an army. All right. Engine. Okay, yeah, we were looking at this stuff. Okay, so we've got power plants, 10. We have 20 CIWS, 4 magazines for missiles, 5 standard lasers, 1 missile fire control, 1 standard sensors, some ECCMs, armor, size 6, 2 size 6 missile launchers, a single advanced spinal mount laser, 10 shields, a regular spinal mount laser, beam fire control, 5 size 1 missile launchers for anti-missile missiles, and then we have 1 sensor, search sensor, and another missile fire control here. We also have, at least I thought we did. Didn't I put it on there? I could have swore I put it on there. Yeah, we got 2 quad. Where's it on this? There we go. We have 2 quad Gauss cannon turrets. Boom. Lots of power there. Alright, and let's give it 20 engines. And then let's give it 5 ultra-large fuels, so that's 20 million liters of fuel, so it's a 185,000 ton ship. The NX grew. It didn't just grow, it bloated up to a fantastical size. However, the precursors are going to have a hard time taking this out. How much you want to bet? Alright, so let's come in here to ship A. Yes. Alright, we can support the NX Mk.II. Refit for NX Mk.II. Set activity. Can I refit you for the Constitution? No, I cannot. Bloody hell, that sucks. That's fine. We need to get one of those guys built before we get anything else built. Although I don't think we're going to get much done because of that. Alright, so we want to pause our automated mines. We have no ordnance production, and we are going to need missiles badly. So let's build 200 ordnance factories. And they are some of the most important things in the game if you're trying to use missiles, because without an ordnance factory, you can't make missiles. That's all there is to it. And it's going to take him 2 years to build those ordnance factories. That's fine once he's got a couple done. He's got 23 done, 24. We can come down here to missiles, and we can go anti-ship missiles. We want to do, so we had 800, right? So let's do 1,600 of those, and then we did 200 of those a piece, so let's do 400 of those, and there we go. Let's change this to 50%. Change that to 50%. It's going to take quite a long time to do it right now, but by the time that's done, it'll actually be fairly quick. Let some time pass here. 15 inactive research labs. All right, what do we want? What do we want? Let's go construction production and go back to mining production. That's fine. what are our 49ers up to? They're in a Sol. Sol has a couple more, I think, asteroids that we could mine. I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest, because I'm not too up on the asteroids and stuff. However, it can mine the comets. It can mine the comets. So let's pop the comets on as well. And let's go for Brooks. Oh, it was at the bottom. There we go, Brooks. There we go. Unload all installations. Remove Brooks. Move to. There we go. Let's get him doing something, shall we? Alright, where is the NX-01 at? Well, we'll let time go. It just had a failure. It fixed it. Let's let it keep doing its thing. Alright, you're in ZE Proxima Centauri, and you're doing what? Surveying nearest bodies. Okay, that is just fine. So you know what, let's keep an eye on this. Come on. Time fly. Why are we not moving? 500 kilometers a second, that's a hit. Oh my gosh. Ooh, those guys. Oh, goodness gracious. 49ers. Yeah, refuel at Earth. Oh my goodness. Hopefully they can make it. I would hate to have to build a tanker just to go out and get them. I really would. Where are they at? Holy crap. Oh my god. Holy crap. Yeah, they're not going to make it home. Oh, they might. They actually might make it. Nope, they're out of fuel. Scheisse. Whoopsie. I believe he's got 500,000. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, we need to design us a new ship. Okay, so what do we have available? Lexington's NX. I'm going to design a new hull. This is going to be fuel harvester. Alright. Now I'm going to give it 10 very larges. Remove the large, remove the engineering space because it's going to be conscript and a tanker. Remove the bridge. We're going to give it 10 engines. And then we're going to give it 10 sodium harvesters. Make that 15. There we go. Just enough to cover its 90% in a year. 73,000 tons. That's not too bad, I suppose. It is not going to be the Omega, however. It is going to be the Strato tanker. If you're familiar with aviation history, you might know that the Strato tanker is the standard class, or at least I believe it's the standard class, of refueling vessels that the military around the world use for mid-air refueling. Very big, very awesome, very able to stay in the air for a long time ships. For example, almost 1 trillion kilometers worth of distance. Okay, now let's come back in here, manage shipyards, and let's refit you for the Stratotankers. Set activity, need to come to you and remove your guys' orders. However, that's going to be it for this episode, folks. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below. If you didn't like it, go ahead and hit that dislike button and be the troll that you want to be. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That way you know when future episodes come out. And leave a comment down below. Let me know if you want to have a solar system or a ship class or a ship specifically or even a governor named after you. I would be more than happy to do so. Until next time, folks, y'all have a wonderful, splendid, amazing evening. I'm Loquid. Peace out.